In this video, we will show you how to, as an org admin, create new DNAnexus users and automatically add them to an org. Note that this feature is not available by default, but can be enabled for your org. Please contact DNAnexus support if this is a feature you're interested in. The process of creating a new user is similar to adding a user to the org. We won't go through the details of all the org member access here. For more information about org member access, please see the links below. To get started, we'll navigate to our org page. Here, we'll select the Members tab, and then click on the Invite New Member button. If we have new user creation features enabled for this org, you'll see a link in the Add Member dialog box to create a new user. Clicking on the link will display all the fields required to set up an account on behalf of a new user. Here, we can enter a new user's username and email address. Once entered, we can finish setting the new user's settings in the org. As when you're adding a member to your org, you'll see that the default settings are the recommended settings for a user in an org that's been set primarily to share resources. The new user has no billable activities access, has a maximum of contributor access to shared projects, and access to shared apps. However, if you're adding a user to a billable org and they should be allowed to work independently, billing to the org's billing account, you'll want to give the new user billable activities access. You'll see when you give the user billable activities access, the option to set this org as the user's default billing account is checked. This will automatically set the user's default billing account to the org billing account. This is the recommended setting so that the new user will be able to start creating new projects and run analyses as soon as they log in. This is slightly different from when we add an existing user to an org. If you're adding an existing user to an org, they will have to configure their default billing account on their own after they've been added to the org. Now that we have all the accesses set up, we can go ahead and press Invite. This will create a new user associated with this email address, and the user will receive an email informing them that an account on DNAnexus has been provisioned for them. They can click on the link in the email to set up their password. They will receive a second email informing them that they have been added to the org with the access that we granted them. This is how you create a new user using the org admin tools on the DNAnexus platform. Again, this feature is not available by default, but can be enabled for your org. Please contact DNAnexus support at the link below if this is a feature you're interested in. Thank you.